Good day, everyone. Warm greetings. And happy to be here with you today and to share this practice of mindfulness of breathing. In some ways, mindfulness of breathing is maybe a microcosm or a bridge to the fullness of our life. Breathing is at the center, can be seen as at the center of it all, the nexus of it all, crossroads of it all. And if we sit at the crossroads, everything comes by. If we sit at the nexus, everything somehow is related to that. And there's a way of understanding or seeing everything else more clearly. And some of you, I'm sure, will have all kinds of concerns that you bring with you to the meditation today. Things that are happening in your life and important things that you're thinking about. And breathing, to really enter into the world of breathing and to have some continuity and concentration on the breathing, helps shape the mind or organize the mind to become more incisive, to become more creative and intelligent and capable of really addressing the issues of our life. And but to do that, it really helps us realize that for now, we're not going to actually pick up the issues of our life. This is not the time. We're preparing ourselves to be in a better place to do it later. And so with that kind of idea, maybe it's easier to put some things aside for these minutes that we're here with the breathing. And that this bridge, microcosm of breathing is multidimensional. There's many aspects of it. There's what I call the horizontal dimension, which is what we did yesterday with the guided tour of the breath, kind of the spread out through the body of what moves and is impacted physically with breathing as we breathe. There's the vertical dimension, which in my vocabulary means that to really go deeply and really experience deeply the particular sensations that come into play in breathing. So to really feel fully a particular expansion or letting go or falling or pressure or release of pressure, smoothness or jaggedness of breathing, to really feel that in some acute or tender, intimate way. I call it, kind of the vertical dimension. And then there's the time dimension, which is continuity over time, like really experiencing the breath, an unbroken attention to breathing, unbroken appreciation of breathing. And then there's the mind dimension, the nature of the awareness that's aware of breathing, and the nature of the mind that somehow comes into play with breathing and is somehow nourished or shaped by the breathing, and the mind that shapes the breathing. So there's all these dimensions and all this richness in the breathing. And for today, I would like to do a little bit about maybe the dimension of time and the dimension of kind of the depth of the vertical dimension. And that is to do another guided tour of breathing. But this time, it's a tour of the breathing through time. Through the time it takes to breathe in, through the time it takes to breathe out. So that's not so clear, so that'll become clear as we do the meditation. And it also involves some of this vertical dimension of really kind of feeling the sensations themselves, the uniqueness of the different sensations that come into play as we're breathing. And these exercises we're doing in the morning are all ways of getting you more and more familiar with this world of breathing. Hopefully so a little bit of it sticks and becomes second nature, so that when you do breath meditation, you have this kind of landing place or interest or kind of entryway to a deeper way with your breathing. So to assume your meditation posture and to settle yourself in a little bit into this posture. And to close your eyes. And maybe maybe taking a few long, slow, deep breaths. And the long and the slow, it can be the beginning of feeling the time dimension, the continuity of through time, of just being with one in-breath and one exhale. Deep inhale, long, slow, relaxed, and a long, slow, relaxed release with the exhale. And then to let your breathing return to normal. And take a few more moments to settle in. And one way to do that is to feel the weight of your shoulders. Let the weight, the gentle pull of gravity, support the release of tension and holding in your shoulders. Allowing the shoulders to be heavy. Feel the weight of the elbows, letting them be heavy and somehow released. Maybe you can feel the weight of your rib cage, your ribs. The very maybe subtle, gentle pull of gravity on these bones, your chest. Releasing to the pull of gravity. Maybe you can feel the weight of your belly. If its belly's held tense, tight, how it is a little bit of a holding back from the pull of gravity. The weight of your sitting bones, the weight of your torso on your sitting bones, on your bottom. And feeling the weight of the whole body as a way of grounding yourself in your body. Feeling the substance of the body, whatever solidity there is in your body. And so there's a kind of definitiveness in being here, in this body. And allowing the mind to rest in this body. Mind which is often weary and overactive. Allowing the mind to rest, to relax. Releasing the mind. So we're not holding on to it or driving it. Letting the mind become relaxed, open. Spaciousness of the mind. Spaciousness of awareness. And then become aware of the movements in your body that come with breathing. Maybe the more subtle places in your body that move first. Give yourself a kind of just checking in to various places in your body that move as you breathe. back rib cage, and the sides of your rib cage, in the front, letting go of your thoughts and letting go into the movement of the body breathing. And then for the next 2 or 3 exhales, let go, relax, release with the exhale. Gently, relaxedly, letting your exhale release more fully at the end of the exhale. So there's a little extra exhaling. And follow that exhale to the end. And now to start the tour of the breathing, become aware of the first sensation that indicates you're breathing in. You don't have to strain to do this. What's the first sensation that's obvious to you that the inhale has begun? And what is this sensation? So it's an exercise to be particularly attentive to the beginning of the inhale each time it begins. Noticing what sensation it is. See if you can recognize the nature of the sensation. Is it movement, expansion, pressure? Is it an initial experience of lightness or looseness, release? A lifting? Is it a sensation that happens throughout your body, or is it a particular spot? Small spot, a large spot? Becoming aware of the beginning of an inhale. And now become aware of the middle of your inhale. Between the beginning of the inhale and to the inhale finishes, somewhere in that middle, what is the sensation that shows itself in that middle section? Is it still a movement, a different kind of movement? A different quality of expansion? Or pressure? Or smoothness? Temperature? Vibration? Is the experience of at the middle of inhaling, are the sensations a small little spot or a broad area? And then now become aware of the last sensation in your body that indicates you're breathing in. No need to strain to get the absolute last one. But whatever is the last sensation that's easy to recognize, that indicates you come to the end of the inhale. Is there a stretching, a tautness? Is there a stopping of the expansion? And then to the next few times that you inhale, see if you can ride, awareness can take in the kaleidoscope of sensations from the beginning, the middle, and end. Connecting these together with awareness. So there's a continuity through time of attention with the whole length of the inhale. And now, becoming aware of the first sensation that indicates you're exhaling. What sensation in the body is easy to be aware of, that lets you know the exhale has begun. And as you exhale, what sensation or sensations are most prominent in the middle of the exhale? And then for the next few exhales, become aware of the last sensation of exhaling. The last sensations that come into play, appear, that are easy to know at the end of the breathing out. And then for the next few exhales, see if you can rest attention on the full exhale, feeling the sensations of the beginning, middle, and end, and how they might ripple through or flow through from beginning to end. And then also now notice what the experience is like for you, the physical experience of transitioning from exhaling to inhaling. Is there a pause? Is there a feeling of directionality changing? Is there a change in pressure or tightness? And then in the last minutes of this sitting, 10 minutes or so, we'll sit quietly and see if you can keep your awareness alert and relaxed, resting with the sensations of breathing, but following the stream, the river of sensations that cycle through, and the wheel of breathing in and breathing out. And stay with it continuously from beginning, middle, and end, inhaling, exhaling, the transition between them. See if you can have an unbroken appreciation of the full cycle of breathing. And if the mind wanders off, just gently open again to the breathing, seeing if you can rest or appreciate, take in continuity through time of one full cycle of breathing, and then the next, and the next. And then gently taking a few longer, slower, deeper breaths. And as you exhale, exhale with an inner, maybe silent, ah. So you're settling in, relaxing with the exhale. And then letting your breathing return to normal. And now open your consideration, your thoughts, your heart, to the people of your life. And breathe with them, breathe with thinking about them. Stay connected to your breathing, breathing in as relaxed and open way as you can. Thinking about the people of your lives that you celebrate, you appreciate, you're challenged by, you're in conflict with. All the different ways that you can be with others. Take them all in, but breathe with it all. See if you can let your breathing still have a quality as you exhale of ah. So you're thinking about people, but you're not caught in them. You're still connected to your breathing. As if you're breathing through them or with them, or through and with whatever reactions or ideas you have about them. And then see if you can reach deep inside of yourself to a place that's tender and caring, loving. And continue to breathe mindfully. Breathe through some place of tenderness inside, gentleness and care. And see if you can now extend goodwill towards those people in your life, whether you know them well or just neighbors you hardly know, the people around you. Breathe with them, breathe with your goodwill. And may it be that this meditation we're doing connects you to an intention, a choice, a decision to be kinder to the world around you, to be more peaceful, more at ease to the world and people around you. May it be that as we go deeper and deeper into the experience of breathing, that it teaches us how we can be relaxed and open and caring for others. May this practice we're doing be for the welfare and happiness of beings everywhere. May all beings be happy. May all beings be safe. May all beings everywhere be free.